Tucson, Arizona Stadium, with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. He'll bring it out. It's Reese. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Baylor's offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Finds his back in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. The 50. Past the 30. Inside the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Arizona. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. They'll leave it with him. Steamrolls his way ahead. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Gets it out quickly.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Oh, the quick spin move. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Moss. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Liberty. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hand off from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll give it to him again. Makes his man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. And that's in Arizona. line. It's Riley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The give on the inside. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Motion from the offense. They're going to ride this running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Unleashes to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Arizona. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't fire. In that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Quick release on the RPO. At midfield, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
The Bears want to pick up the tempo. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Bears will snap it on first and 10.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Now setting up shop in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. So an 82-yard drive there, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. He'll do it himself. They knock him down right there. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. To the air, it's Robertson. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. The Bears have their offense in high gear. On the run, it's Moss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete.
As a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And just understanding where you're out of the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's Fafita. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Buffalo is just crushing it out there right now. Almost reminds me of Bills Mafia at a tailgate. They're up 14 over Akron. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Fafita. Grabs it in the middle. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The handoff to Johnson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This offense has a second down play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it from the gun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Bears moving quickly to the line.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Swings it out to the flat. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. To the air, it's Robertson. Quickly out to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. And the Bears are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. A run to the right. Jukes his way for more.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He got it. And with that, they've taken the lead.
That makes the score Baylor 24, Arizona 21.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fights off a defender. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. Nifty little dance step. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll give it to Johnson. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. And stampeding through the defense. Ball is free. Bounced right back to them. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move! Continues to fight for yards. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll keep it himself. Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The back goes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, Arizona! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping down the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 21 to TCU. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A strike downfield. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're getting this guy lathered up. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Wants to throw on third. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They want to run it left here. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Bears are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Unloads quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Bears! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, Arizona, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Wide open downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And that's in Arizona.
He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Murphy. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Offense and an empty set. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Pocket starts to collapse. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. Gotta have it here on 4th down.
And the defense has a big decision to make here. You've got the lead. It's late in the game, 4th quarter. Critical 4th down. You're going to sit back and play safe in coverage, or you want to get aggressive and get after the quarterback here if you're anticipating pass.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. The Bears enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. They'll run it on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try the run. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.